Yesterday I gave you guys 2 picks and we got 2 winners. Let's do that again. Hey there everybody, what's going on? It's Jason Matters with Winning Bets, giving you guys those free sports picks each and every single day. And it's Thursday morning, a great Thursday morning. Thank you guys for kicking off your day with me. I'm still feeling a little bit sick, but who cares? You got to soldier on, and that's exactly what we'll do. I hope you guys are feeling good so far this morning. We had a good day yesterday, good day in the Champions League. Some of our dogs came through for us. Let's go ahead and talk about those Champions League games first. How about that Salzburg team total? That was a nice cash for us right there. They got 3 goals. We only needed 2 goals, and they, of course, got 3, so that was a good one right there. How about Chelsea and Malmo? I predicted there was going to be a PK. That was some fantastic research, and we deserved to get paid for that one. Ended up doing the research for that game, and that was a referee in League One. My man averages 1 PK a game. If you average 1 PK a game, like, that's astonishing. He's obviously number 1 in League One in terms of PKs awarded per game so far in League One. So, yeah, once I kind of dug into that research, it just felt like there was going to be a PK in that game. So, it was nice to see that research paid off. I think it was in the 21st minute is when Chelsea got their first of 2 PKs, as a matter of fact, in that game. So, good work right there. What about United and Atalanta? Both teams are scoring over 2.5. That was a good cash for us right there. And United winning that game in dramatic fashion. Obviously, you guys know I'm a United fan. I've watched that entire game. First half, they looked like dog shit. Second half, they flipped an entire switch. They came out blazing in that second half and obviously won that second half 3-0, won the game 3-2, and just really took it to Atlanta in that second half. Good goals there by Rashford. What was it? Rashford. It was Ronaldo with the winner. It's always Ronaldo with the winner, let's be real. Oh, then Harry Maguire, the captain, came through with a good goal right there. So good job by Manchester United, but even better work by cashing our bet. We did get tripped up by Juventus team total. We needed them to get 2 goals. They only got 1 goal. They got it really late, so we really didn't even get a sweat. We did get a kind of a 5-minute sweat, but not really right there. Bayern team total, though, they cashed that. That one, you could say it was a sweat, but Bayern got, 4 goals in 10 minutes or something like that. So I really wasn't too worried. I mean, you saw what they did up over Leverkusen this past weekend when we won a bet with Bayern when they got 4 goals in 12 minutes. Bayern can get goals, and they can get goals really, really quick. So maybe while that game, went a long period of time with new goals, and in going a long time with new goals, no goals, they got 2 goals removed by VAR. So, they were putting goals in the back of the net even when that game was 0-0. So, yeah, thankfully, though, they obviously did get the 3 goals we needed and got a good plus money cash. They were unable to get goals, though, in both halves. They got a goal in the first half, but that was one of their goals was removed in that first half due to a handball in the buildup of the play. So, we did not cash that one right there. Then we took 4 players to get anytime goal scorers. Mount did not get it. Conte did not get it. Greenwood did not get it, but Rashford came through with a good plus 195 cash right there. So 5-5 on Champions League, 2-0 on the bets I gave out here on YouTube. Overall, a great day at plus 1.79 units in Champions League football. So where did that put us, though, on the day? As you can see right there, again, Champions League, we won almost 2 units. The NBA, the dogs were not profitable. They only went 3-8 on ML, and NBA dogs could have gone 4-7 because the Charlotte Hornets flipped late in the night and became a dog once Rozier was announced that he was going to be inactive for that game, but I was already locked in on Pacers, so to me it was 3-8, but if you go off the closing lines, it would have been 4-7, but at some point you got to pull the trigger and go ahead and get these bets in, so it was only 3-8 for me, so lost a little bit. But how about those NHL dogs? First really good night we've had blind betting those NHL dogs. Both of them won 2 games, 2 dogs, all of them are barking. So as you can see right there, it was a good day yesterday, winning plus 1.42 units. I'm now positive on the week at plus 1.17 units. All right, it's time to carry that momentum on into Thursday Night Football. We won't have any day bets going on. Look, Europa League's just been tough for us so far this season. The reason it's been tough is you start getting into these clubs that you don't watch as often. You got to watch soccer if you're going to place bets because sometimes the result doesn't equal the performance. So when you're betting this Europa League and you're betting on clubs that you can't see, there's a reason why we've been getting our ass handed to us by Europa League. So I'm going to go ahead and stay away from Europa League. Instead, I've got bets in basketball tonight and I've got bets in Thursday Night Football. Let's first go ahead and start off with Thursday Night Football, where I'm going to take each field goal kicker to get over 1.5 field goals. I'm taking Brandon McManus over 1.5 field goals made at minus 105 at DraftKings. I'm taking Chase McLaughlin over 1.5 field goals at plus 115 over at DraftKings. For McManus, he's cashing 4 of the 6 games. For McLaughlin, he's cashing 3 of the 6 games. And what I like about each of these 2 teams in the last 3 games, their red zone TD percentage is towards the bottom of the league. For the Broncos, it's at 50%, which ranks 24th in the league. For the Browns, it ranks 45th, which ranks 30th in the league. You want to add in also, you get Casey Keenum He can have good games, but generally speaking, he's been really poor over his entire career. Obviously, Teddy Bridgewater's not really, a good. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but nothing really all that spectacular. So, given the struggles that these teams have had, obviously scoring in the red zone lately in terms of touchdowns, obviously then they're settling for field goals. We like that. These kickers have been cashing. I like that we get that one at plus money all the way at plus 115. So, I expect a kind of a relatively low-scoring game, just kind of the quarterbacks you've got playing this game, all the injuries that you've got going in this game. You even got Odell Beckham Jr. may not play. You are going to get Jarvis Landry back, but OBJ may not play. Obviously, their 2-star running backs aren't going to play. So a lot just says that this can be a low-scoring game. I see a lot of teams settling for field goals in this game. So I like both of these kickers to go up over 1.5 field goals in this game. 2 more bets for you this one, and the first one's going to be what was going to be the result of that first drive. I think it'll be a punt, and I'll go ahead and bet that at minus 150 over at FanDuel. To go along with what I already just said, maybe about the quarterback play, and I think these teams struggling overall. If we look at what these teams have done in the last 3 weeks on converting third down percentages, the Broncos ranked 25th, and the Browns ranked 35% in converting third down. So you got the Broncos at 25%, Browns at 35%. That's not getting it done. That smells like a whole lot of punts to me. So I'm going to go ahead and take a stab at the first punt, or the first drive will result in a punt. And I'll do that minus 150 over at FanDuel. And the last bet I'll do for this game is getting a teaser. Everybody likes to be teased. Everybody likes a good teasing. Well, let me guys give you a Thursday Night Football tease. I'm going to go take Broncos plus 8.5 points. And probably that was under 48.5 points in this game. And I got that at minus 136 over at Bet Rivers. Again, just kind of the theme of what I see in this game. I see it low scoring. I can't see either one of these teams pulling away from each other. I see the Broncos winning the game. So to get them at plus 8.5 points, I'll gladly go ahead and do that. So that would be my teaser for the game. All right, let's go ahead now and jump it on into these NBA. And I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with 2 NBA player props. First of all, I went back through my spreadsheet yesterday, and I looked at players that we were successful with in terms of profit. I don't really care about winning record. I care more about profit than winning record. I mean, you guys see, you can turn a profit and not have a winning record. So I really focused on players we bet on last season and guys that we're able to turn a profit for. And earlier on the season, I'm obviously going to lean on those players when we don't have a whole hell of a lot of data to go off. Guys that put money in our pocket last season. So both of these names will sound very, very familiar to you if you were around this show last season on the NBA. The first one is going to be Pat Connaughton, 3-point shooter there for the Milwaukee Bucks. Take his over 1.5 3-point field goals made at minus 140 up over at DraftKings. We really rode him heavily in the playoffs, getting cashes almost nightly with him. So yeah, going right back to the well with him. He cashed in his season opener. I decided also with these NBA player props is let's not load up and do a lot, but let's just go ahead and start betting guys that we know are the guys that can be successful. So I know I said I was probably going to take a week or 2 off and kind of let some data come into us and analyze it, but I don't want to let winning bets go by on these opportunities. So that's why I went ahead and jumped on him. And the other one I jumped on was Clint Capella, over 11.5 points at minus 105 over at DraftKings. If you're sitting there thinking, are we really going to ride Clint Capella again? Yeah, we are. He was profitable for us last season. He can be a little bit of a head scratcher, but he gets buckets through rebounds. He gets easy baskets around in the paint, obviously. He gets free throw attempts. So an 11.5, this is a touch low for me. This is a number that we were able to be profitable at. 11.5, we were able to be profitable at pretty good last season. When we were getting up into that 13.5, that's when we were getting misses with Clint Capella. So 11.5, I feel comfortable going ahead and riding with him. So we'll do those 2 NBA player props for tonight. Then the last thing I'll just go ahead and mention here is NBA and NHL dogs. I'm going to be blindly betting them, but I'm no longer going to be giving you guys the value that I give on the show. Instead, I'll tweet those later on the day because I'm noticing that the dogs are becoming bigger dogs, and that's no rocket science. We know why that happens. The public generally favors favorites on a nightly basis, so dogs are becoming bigger dogs, and I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm losing profit when I bet something at minus 160 and come closer to kickoff, it's at plus 175. I'm losing profit. So I'm just holding off. I'm not betting NHL and NBA dogs till a little bit later on in the afternoon, maybe earlier on in the evening. Whatever value I get, I will be tweeting out the number so we can all have it for tracking purposes. But you can know from watching this show, I am on these NBA and NHL dogs. Just not going to be giving you guys those numbers anymore on the show. Look for me to get you guys those on Twitter. All right, let's go ahead and hit you guys with that recap before we let you go. We'll take McManus over 1.5 field goals at minus 105. We'll take McLaughlin over 1.5 field goals at plus 115, and that one will serve as my dog of the day. We'll take that first drive to end in a punt at minus 150. We'll go ahead and hit you guys with a teaser from this game at Broncos plus 8.5 parlay with under 48.5 points at minus 136. And then we'll take 2 NBA player props, take Connaughton over 1.5 field goal, 3-point field goals at minus 140, and Clint Capella over 11.5 points at minus 105. All right, that's how we're doing it. Pumped for this Thursday, pumped for basketball, and I'm pumped for Thursday night football. And then I'm pumped to come back here on Friday's show and give you guys a weekend slate of bets, soccer, NASCAR, and of course, always football. Don't forget, guys, if you want those soccer bets even earlier at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, Matt and I will jump on YouTube Live, break down our 9th episode of Between the Posts. We'll break down all 10 Premier League games this weekend, give you our official leans and bets for all 10 games. Again, that'll be at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. That show will be live on YouTube. So if you don't want to wait for tomorrow's show, soccer bets, go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you on Friday's show. Have a good one. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.